I apologize. My screencast only lets me do 15 minutes at a time. But this is what we get included in the trip. We get a round trip flight, a comfortable motor coach that drives us from city to city and sometimes inside the inner city. We also get hotels. My area director was really great and told me that the hotels in China tend to be 4 and 5 star hotels. We give breakfast and dinner daily. We also have our full-time bilingual tour director from the area who guides us all around. I told you about them already. We have them for 24/7. We have sightseeing led by licensed guides. When we're in smaller cities, we'll get other guides to help us. The entrance fees to selected attractions. All of the things that are on the itinerary will already be paid for. So when we go to the Beijing Zoo, we will get to just walk in. It's already been paid for. And like I was saying before I was cut off, when I was in Portugal, we went to this, not Portugal, when I was in Spain, when I was in Madrid, we went to this art museum and the line was 3 hours long. And I was starting to panic thinking, I can't stand in this line for 3 hours. And our tour director said, okay, EF, let's go. We're walking right in. And because we had already paid prior, we got to walk in. The We Share high school college credit is part of the price, educational itinerary, the tour donation page, which I'll talk about in just a minute, and then also your global travel protection plan is included. So with all of that included, this is the price. You'll see right here that the overall price was $45.80 for all of those things that I showed you on the last page. However, I told you that I like to add all of the extra experiences, and so you'll notice that the Lu Xingji performance and the Tang Dynasty show do cost a little extra. And then I also always add in the global protection plan. With that all being said, for a student between the ages of 12 and 20 is $4,890, which works out, if you sign up now, works out to be about $300 a month or even $10 a day if you look at it that way. If you as a parent choose to travel with us, which you are more than welcome to travel with us, there is an adult supplement because of attractions and different things. We pay student prices for up here, and then we have to pay an adult price. And so that supplement ends up being $5,590, or about $344 a month for an adult to travel. I will preface this. I've had adults travel with me in the past, and I love having parents travel with us. It's an experience that you get to join with your child, and something sometimes you'll never get back. I had a parent last year. Her and her daughter were struggling with their relationship, and she decided to travel with her daughter, and they walked away with a stronger relationship because they had had these experiences together, which was pretty powerful. With that all being said, I want to preface that this trip is designed for students. A lot of parents come thinking that they're going to get free time and get to wander around and go off on their own. You are part of our group, and it is a very tight agenda because we are dealing with students. Every moment has been planned out for us, with a few exceptions. And so you will be going from place to place with us. But when it's lunchtime and it's our free time, you are free to go off on your own. In the evenings, when we go back to the hotel, you're free to go off on your own. I will say I am legally the one responsible for your child. And so when it's free time, you do not have to go with your child. You may go off on your own. I legally am responsible for your child, and they will be with me in the group that I assign them to. I always like to say that because we've always had some situations where parents think it's a different thing. Also, with that, with the parents coming, I've had a mom in the past say, "Does that mean I have to room with my daughter?" Actually, you don't get to room with your daughter at all. If you're an adult coming, you will room with adults, and our kids room with kids. And if you and your husband choose to come, then you two will room together, and your child will room with another teenager, I shouldn't say child. Okay. EF does provide a lot of payment options. You can, of course, always pay in full at enrollment. That's free. You pay the entire balance all at once. EF accepts Visas and MasterCards and debit cards and personal checks. I do not deal with the money, and so a lot of parents ask me a lot of questions about money. I usually refer you back to EF because I don't always have all of those answers. You can also choose to do an automatic payment plan, which is free. This is where your payments are automatically deducted from your bank account monthly, or on a preferred date, or you can even set it up to be bi-weekly on a preferred weekday. Again, your debit card, your checking account. And with that, if you do automatic payments, your final payment gets extended up to 1 month before our tour. So you can pay all the way up until 1 month before we leave. Another option is manual payment plan. Unfortunately, because of this plan, they've had people take advantage of it. They do require a $50 fee to do this plan. This is where you're going to receive invoices and you get to make payments in less frequent installments. You can do that using your Visa or MasterCard, your debit card, or your personal checks. However, accounts must have a $500 total paid within 30 days. So if you signed up today, today's February 2nd, by March 2nd, you would have to, actually it'd probably be March 2nd, you would have to have $500 already paid for your child after you enroll. And then an additional $500 must be paid within 90 days after enrollment. And then your final payment would be due 110 days before we left for our trip. And that's just because you're manually paying, you're manually transferring. They just want to make sure that everything's set in stone and that everything's finalized before we go. EF is really great to work with. If these don't work with you, you can always call the customer service rep and they will work a plan out with you. I've had several parents do that and come up with their own unique pay plan to do that. Okay. And I just want to talk about this. I want to go back a slide really fast. I've had several parents say, what if I want to extend my trip based off what you already have here? That is more than welcome. And all you have to do is simply call EF Tours and say, I want to sign up for this program, but I want to extend, 5 days. And they will actually just move the plane ticket that they have for you to that 5th day. And then you pay for your own hotels and your own extension of wherever you want to go. Last year, I had a parent and a daughter fly into New York and spend some time in New York prior to meeting us in Portugal. And then this year, for the China trip, I actually have some parents who are extending and spending some extra time in China. So all of that's up to you. Once you sign up, EF will send you a donation page. This is kind of like a GoFundMe page. Your student can share it with their family and their friends, and people can donate for Christmas and their birthdays and just donate money. That's kind of a way for kids to earn some money and do that way. So who's in? Who wants to come traveling with me to China? It's going to be a lot of fun. I am enrolling students as of now. I already actually have 9 signed up, and spots are limited though. It's a first come, first serve basis. Total, between Miss Hayter and myself, we have 40 spots, and 9 of those spots are full. And so they are going quickly. Now, if you sign up by the 8th, you will get a $200 discount. So make sure that you take advantage of that. Sign up before the 8th so that you get $200 off the entire total price. Also, I've never had this happen before, but my area director, her name is Jess Gross, and she lives in Colorado, and she's kind of my boss over all of these trips. And she is doing something that I've never seen done before, which is incredible. If you enroll by February 6th, which is Monday, if you enroll by then, she is actually going to give you the Lucenji excursion that I've added on. It's $65 to do it. She's going to give you that free. And so not only would you get the $200 off, but you would also get a free excursion. And so you would save $265 just by signing up before Monday. There's a lot of ways to sign up. Well, really 2 ways. Because this is me, right here is my information. You will just simply go to this website right here that's highlighted, and it's eftours.com/1947529XX. If you go to that website, first of all, it will go really deep into the itinerary. You'll get to see every single thing we're doing. You'll get to learn more about EF, and you can also enroll. When you go to that website, I can actually hurry and go to that website and kind of show you what it looks like. I don't know what it looks like on your end. It looks a little different on my end, but you'll go to the website, and actually I can show you what it looks like. So this is what your page looks like. You'll see that it has my name here, so you know you're on the right page. And right here, there's an Enroll Now button. You'll just simply click that Enroll button and go through the enrollment process. There's a little button right here that you guys can't quite see. You just click Enroll and you fill out the information. I will tell you this, it requires a $95 deposit fee to hold your spot. That $95 is applied to the overall cost. It is non-refundable. The $95 is non-refundable if you choose to back out. But I hope that all of you will choose to travel with me to China in June of 2018. I'm really excited about this trip. I love taking students and letting them see outside of the classroom. I'm a huge advocate for learning. I wouldn't be a teacher if I didn't believe in learning continually, but I feel that there's more ways to learn than just sitting in a classroom listening to lectures, and sometimes that requires getting the hands-on experience of seeing things that you've only read about. Please, please, please join me in a trip of a lifetime. Feel free to email me again at samantha.burton@canyonsdistrict.org for any questions or concerns. And also, you are always free to call my cell phone at 801-390-7995. And I look forward to traveling with you. Thanks. Bye.